How do flamingos manage to stand on one leg even while they sleep? Flamingos are magnificent birds, not only for their brilliant pink plumes, but also for how often they stand on a single slender leg, especially when asleep. Now, experts find that standing on one leg may counterintuitively require less effort for flamingos than standing on two. That is a discovery that could help scientists in developing more stable-legged robots and better prosthetic legs. The one-legged problem. One prior explanation for the mystery of why flamingos stand on one leg is that it conserves body heat. As doing so, the bird places one leg in the cool water where they feed. Another possibility that scientists took into consideration over the years was that such a stance reduced muscle fatigue. But until now, researchers have not directly explored how much muscle activity is required in order for the birds to be able to balance on one leg. The main reason behind the flamingo's mentality of standing on one leg is quite simple. It is just easier for them, according to researchers Yang-Hui Chang and Lina Ting. One might be astonished by exactly how much easier it really is. After having analyzed several videos of 8 juvenile flamingos at Atlanta Zoo, they noticed that not only did the birds easily fall asleep while standing on one leg, but that when they were tired or tranquil, they would sway less on that one leg than when they were awake on two. That fact suggests that the flamingo's joints have a locked resting position that secures them in place as long as they are standing on one leg. But, just to be sure, they wanted to prove that a flamingo could stand on one leg without any muscle activity whatsoever. And what better way to do that than by trying to balance deceased flamingos? The macabre experiment required 2 dead flamingos from the Birmingham Zoo. Once the researchers were able to put the birds in the correct one-legged position, they were able to stand up with no problem. That is perhaps a bit further than how far we would have gone to prove a point. But, well, at least we have an answer to our question. Can deceased flamingos maintain a stand-up position on a single leg? Yes they can. Should someone else recreate the experiment? No, they definitely should not. One theory supported by animal behaviorist Matthew Anderson is that this nature of the birds helps them manage their heat regulation. According to his 2009 study, more flamingos stand on one leg the colder it gets outside, although most flamingos prefer the single-legged posture most of the time anyway. That theory has gained some fame in recent years, but studies since then have not been able to support it. Instead, those scientists suggest that the birds are lifting one foot as they drift off to sleep. Only one side of a flamingo's brain slips at a time, just like a dolphin or other remarkably intelligent animals. So it is indeed possible that the birds lift up just a leg because it is the leg connected to the resting side of the brain. A question remains, irrelevant of the number of legs. Why do the birds sleep standing up in the first place? Well, flamingos make themselves comfortable on some of the most toxic and caustic bodies of water in the world. The water they prefer is often fresh, strippingly alkaline, and the grounds that surround the shores absorb those harmful chemicals. The scaly skin on their legs is resilient enough to handle it, but their softer flesh is a little more at risk. In other words, if you were going to curl up on that mud, you would start feeling uncomfortable pretty quickly. But if you can sleep standing up, then everything should be just fine. We hope you enjoyed our video. If so, then please leave a like, share it, and subscribe to our channel.